Jared gave me the okay. We're going.
All
Hello.
right, it's time to talk about mattresses.
I
Did you know, Zach, that 9 people need a new mattress?
I can't believe you've done this to me. I was literally just thinking of as you were talking about the futon, I had mattress ads running through my head. Fucking Neil, I'm Neil at the Leeds mattress store. I won't be beat. Or who was the? Oh yeah,
Listen, dude,
was it Sit and Sleep? Sit and Sleep can be at anyone's advertised price. Your mattress is free.
I I think so. That sounds
Yeah.
about right.
Was Sit and Sleep
I,
also
I,
the one that had those radio ads with that dude that was just decided to make his life miserable all the time?
I don't know what you're talking about,
Oh,
but that doesn't surprise me. Any but anyway, wait. What you probably know what I'm talking about. What's the mattress store on Lake in Pasadena?
the mattress store on the lake, isn't that a Sit and Sleep?
Is that a Sit and Sleep? It might be a
Let me.
Sit and
You know
Sleep.
what? Here, we have the power of
Google
Google
Maps.
Maps. Literally. All right,
I,
so
I I just
I
remember that
know.
one because that's where I got my original mattress that I have here. It was
Right.
Pasadena, California, the mattress store that's on Lake Avenue. And I'm pretty sure
It's
that's gonna be a Sit and Sleep.
it's on lake. It's like a bit of the ways up, right? It's like almost at the top.
I don't know if it's at the top, like closer to the foothills,
But
but
it's
it's
it's closer to the freeway, right? Question mark.
I don't know. I
Hold on, let me
It
just
should probably okay.
mattress firm. I'm looking.
This is very important information apparently.
Look, I know what you're talking about. It's gonna bother me if I don't look it up. All right, it's legit gonna bother me.
You're gonna
Uh,
fucking bother me.
Lake
I'm already hot and bothered when in your presence.
Lake Avenue. God, I could have sworn there was a Sit and Sleep. The only one that's showing up is a Mattress City. No, there is a Sit and Sleep.
Yeah,
It is a Sit and Sleep. It's a Sit and Sleep. It's Lake and Del Mar. Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I can't remember the other cross street that I would usually take that
Mm-hmm.
but in that area, but Del Mar does make sense. Like yeah, that wow, living so many years not in LA, like I've forgotten like wait, what are the names of the fucking streets and like where do they go and like all that like
Right.
it's been too long, but yeah, that specific Sit and Sleep was where back in the high school days, like end of high school, that's where I got my current mattress, and I love this mattress. Like
Mm.
it's not the sleep number because like that's like one where you can adjust it, but like it's the one where they have you lay down and like they calculate what kind of bed you need.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what that one's called, but that's what I got, and I have been like a very happy camper in my bed ever since.
I
Just like it is
I'm
very soft, and I need a soft bed.
I'm so glad for you. My mattress fucking sucks. Like I need a new.
No,
Well, here's the thing. I need a new bed frame and I need a new mattress. Like I just got a new mattress topper and it's really nice, but the bed frame itself is it's got drawers underneath it, right? And
I
huh?
thought you like a tall bed though.
I do. I want a new bed frame that's tall but not broken because this bed frame has been jostled so much due to nefarious
Jostled.
activities that the drawers, most of them don't close correctly or all the way. The frame itself hasn't snapped on the wood on the paneling, but I know on the inside where the drawers have tracks, I'm sure that's splintered. And all of
Mm.
those little boards that you have that the mattress sits on. Stream is teeming with flavor. Thank you, Odin All Daddy. We're talking
Yes, I was
about
just about to welcome you to the chat.
we're talking about mattresses, yeah, and all those boards in the middle. I'm pretty sure some of them are broken in, and in the drawers. And the mattress itself has a divot in the middle. So it's whenever I try to sleep on one side or the other, I will end up rolling into the middle of the bed just because it sinks like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you can get a new mattress frame then, and a new mattress.
I do too.
Hopefully will be nice and soft. Of course, I would suggest, rather than trying out mattresses, just going with the approach of they just do the scientific whatever measurement of like of your body. But also in your case, you need someone who's gonna. You need a mattress that'll be good for more than one person. So I don't know how that'll stack up.
I'll just get like a. I've been thinking about getting like one of those purple mattresses. You know, the ones that are like lattice
Oh, the
rubber.
purples.
Yeah. I've been thinking about it.
Those are weird. I have slept on them. They're weird.
I have like my
They're
parents.
too
My
funky.
mom has like seat cushions that are those purple things, and I've sat on them before, and I'm like, it feels funky at first, but it's kind of nice after a while because it just like conforms to the shape of your luscious juicy ass. So it's really
Speak for
nice.
yourself.
I will speak for myself. It's delicious. I'm.
I mm, let it be known that Zach has a very thick, scrumptious ass,
It is, and I will not hear you
and I do
slander it.
not, and I do not throw around the word scrumptious very often. Speaking of mattresses, had to burn mine after getting bed lice from latest ex.
I'm so sorry.
Oof,
I
that is
understand.
wow.
That's
Listen,
rough.
mattresses are very important. As I said at the beginning, with shilling out for the lead mattress store.
Right, exactly. First thing of this fucking stream, you're like, "Hey, I'm gonna give
Do
some
you know
free
that 9 out of
advertising for a company that absolutely does not need free advertising."
exactly like well, it's the level of genericization where like everyone knows word for word, like at least on some part of like that classic meme.
Oh
Until
no,
payday is the floor for me. Oh, I'm so sorry.
that
Well,
sucks, man.
as long as the floor is can be comfy, and like there are ways. I mean, Mel, she used to make the floor work all the time.
Do you want to try that sentence again, or are we just gonna let that live on forever?
What did I say that was wrong?
You know, Mel,
She likes.
she used to make the floor work all the time. Like, sir, that's
I'm still not getting it, Zach. I think you're trying to interpret
don't
something a
worry,
certain way, and
don't worry about it.
my linear brain is not catching it.
It's okay.
The point is,
I mean,
uh,
the floor's not
sleep
that bad.
sleep and beds. That is the point. That is the takeaway.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Well, what a great way to start a short stream on this lovely Wednesday. We're gonna. Oh God, what the fuck? what?
You fucking
What just
fool!
happened? I don't know why the Obsidian intro played. That was so weird. All right. Anyways, we're here on
Wow, Zach,
the.
you really did.
I did what? What did I do? Huh? Oh wait, we're going this way. So we did the
I
thing.
didn't hear anything. I hope you were caught better in the on stream because you just turned into a robot there. Just
Okay. I hope I didn't do that on stream. I'm pretty sure I didn't do that on stream. Speak real quick, Jared.
I'm speaking words. I hope you
Okay.
can hear my words.
Yeah, no. I had to adjust some levels real quick. Okay, so we're here doing the
We are
thing.
here.
Yep.
Get used to
Can
it.
I security this? Impossible.
Ooh.
Hmm. Am I
I
supposed to?
hope
I
Nick
don't think
can
I'm supposed to go there yet.
get
Say
back
again?
to me soon because I was talking to him last week about setting up a Knights of the Old Republic 2 not bad.
It is pretty good.
What a review. 10 out of 10 not bad.
So what were you saying?
No, I was saying last week I was talking to Nick about streaming a game that we've both been interested in doing for a little bit here, which would be the original Mario and Luigi RPG, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga for the
Oh.
Game Boy Advance.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking love that game, and now that I have it in a state that I can stream it, I'm like, nope, we're not gonna do the Bowser's Minions, remake that like. Yeah, I guess it looks like on a superficial level a little bit better, but like they changed a lot of like it's one of those things where like it was designed for a certain kind of aesthetic.
Right.
Like because some games like they definitely it was like you could tell they were trying to go for like a photorealistic approach, like for older games like this,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they just didn't have the technology available to make it look as realistic as they wanted to, and so
Right.
with remakes or rather remasters is the proper term, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Remasters like just make them look better, but like the 32-bit era of games has a certain kind of like artistry to the way the pixel art is designed,
Yeah.
that if you try to make things look a little bit more like cartoony or even just like, I don't want to say realistic, but just like more higher definition, it starts to kind of look uncanny in certain ways,
Right.
which is kind of what I noticed of like a lot of the games, like when they were trying to like bring them over to newer consoles, and I saw that for Superstar Saga when they made it. They also kind of messed up the soundtrack.
Oh
Like,
no.
sure, they brought it from being 32-bit, but like the orchestration or
Mm-hmm.
the instrumentation,
Yeah.
and people giving me nostalgia talking about them old games. um, but like a combination of the orchestration and like the mixing of
Mm-hmm.
the new version of the soundtrack,
Yeah.
certain instruments have been changed, or like the balance of the instruments is no longer what it was before, and so certain melodies that you could easily hear before are
Mhm.
now difficult to hear in the background.
Right. Well, that's a problem of mixing and mastering, and I feel like that's also a misunderstanding of like what the goals of the original like soundtrack were. And the same can be said with pretty much
Yeah.
any audio bite at all, like sound effects, soundtrack, any of that. If you don't have like the goal in mind for like, I need to turn this down on my end. Hold on. Does
The
that
wars
affect it?
really inflated prices
no, we're
here
good,
in
okay.
the Outer Rim.
Um,
Medical
like if you don't have like the full idea of exactly what that sound effect or what the music was going for, then it's going to be difficult in its entirety to like really recreate that or remaster it in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, and like when working with older games that had like far less memory at their disposal, right? Yeah, the tracks are in many situations like compressed, like the audio is compressed, the instruments sounds are compressed, but also is that from what I heard of like someone actually talking about this who knows a little bit about like how games or how game soundtracks were made back then, is that oftentimes the composers already knew that was going to be the case, and so
Yep.
the instruments that they were using and how they crafted the music
Yeah.
already had in mind the idea that it was going to be compressed, it was going to have this particular kind of sound, and how to mix it in such a way as to get the music across that they, yeah, like the desired effect, so that it would accomplish what they wanted it to.
Yeah.
And so that, like you said, if they don't, if the newer composers or the people doing the remaster, if they don't have that vision already in their minds, at least from the start or some version of it, then what you're going to get is something that doesn't quite match up. Like the main theme for the villain in that game is like a very iconic like piece of music for like overall like in like just that series, and is a recurring motif throughout the game. And her battle theme, I could not listen to it. It was so wrecked by the remaster. There's like the balance of it was so off. The instrumentation or the way the compression was no longer affecting the instrumentation made it where that was like I don't think I could play this. Like it doesn't sound good. I'd rather just play the original 32-bit version.
Yeah. I mean, that's a big theme. That's a big thing in like. I know a lot of people have complained about the Pokemon music doing that, like where it's like you lose a lot of the melody because they have this new instrumentation, this new like breadth in the remakes of their instrumentation. And it's like you lose some of that. I think it's apparent in the Gen 4 remakes, Cynthia's theme, the really iconic, piano one, right? That everyone loves,
Yeah.
which is like the best battle theme in Pokemon. And the remaster kind of sounds like shit. Because they didn't capture
like,
the essence of what makes it good.
Yeah, and that it's not because remastering is bad, but it has to do with the relationship that the people doing the remaster have to the original.
Yes.
And if they don't say, okay, well, we obviously can't replicate the original thing. It won't be the exact same thing, but we can create a new version.
Yeah.
But if we don't, if you just have notes on the page, that's not enough. It's not enough just to say like, okay, here are the instruments that were used and here's the music. We'll just re-record and re-release. Like
Right.
that is very mechanical. It checks the box, right?
It is
on a,
technically remastered.
yeah, like technically speaking, mechanically it is done,
Yeah.
but it doesn't accomplish the artistry of like what was actually done in the original.
Right.
And so,
Right.
like, and that's ultimately the problem with most of these, like everything that's been coming out in like the last 10 to 15 years. That's nothing new. Like this is the era that we're in right now as neoliberalism collapses in on itself. There's very little anything new. It's all remasters, remakes, re-releases, and like in this period where it's just let's just capitalize on all this nostalgia that people have for old stuff and just like crank it out and people will buy it. And so when you've reached that level of profit maximization and an alienation from artistry, then yeah, you're obviously going to get a situation where at least when it comes to the sound, like the music of these games, they're just not going to have the soul and the heart that they had originally, just because the original creator, the composer, was like they were working with more limited or greater limitations, but they knew how to make it work to accomplish their vision or accomplish what they wanted.
Right, exactly. Okay,
and
so
yeah, so it's just one of those things. But at least I can play the original version with Nick, and so who knows if he gets back to me? Maybe we can do that tomorrow night and actually start doing more, doing some classic Mario RPG.
That'd be cool. Well, let's do this thing.
Who's this man?
So this is the. We talked to the guy in the cantina who said like, well, all of the technicians for Czerka are groundside, and if you want to get to B4D4 and ergo into the Czerka mainframe to find that dirt on Janel Lorso, we have to go through this guy who's an independent contractor. So we already talked to him once, and he sells droid parts in the residential area.
We love our independent contractors, our 1099 workers.
Dude, that's me.
That's me too. Amazing.
Yeah. All right. So, do you need a droid repaired? Because if not, I have much work to do. Okay. I want your. You just ask him. I want your droid technician credentials. Hey, buddy, give them to me, please.
Give me your knowledge and skills. Well, I guess no. It's not quite what credentials are.
Yeah, my credentials. What for? And then you could just be like, I love this conversation. You should be straight in the approach the whole time. I need to borrow Czerka's administrative droid. B4D4, but why? Because I need him to get some files from Czerka's mainframe to expose Czerka's corruption to the Telosian authorities.
It's so fucking blunt. Like
it's so funny.
A realistic version of this conversation. Like if you were that blunt, most people would be confused. Like that's not usually how interactions go. It'd be like, wait, what? You're doing? They'd be like taken aback, like with you being so forward about everything, even if it's like very logical and like clear.
Right.
Like, that's not usually how we talk. There's lots of like just elements of like politeness and talking around issues. Like it's
right.
It's just like the way we're socialized into conversing. So like it was interesting but also funny to see it. Like there's a version of this conversation where you could just be, I'm not gonna beat around anything, I'm just gonna fucking come right out and say it. I'm trying to
do crimes. I mean,
but they're for a good cause, Zach. They're
you're right.
A good cause.
You're right.
And in the end, isn't that what really matters?
You're right. The real treasure is the crimes we committed along the way. So I'm just gonna be as blunt as possible with this man, and he will say, "Expose Czerka's corruption." Oh, I see. That is good cause. Yes, I cannot do that.
What the fuck, dude? Do you not see the double vibroblade I'm carrying? Clearly, one of our opinions is more valid than the other.
Are you threatening violence on this station, Jared? My God.
No, I can't say that. Notice that it's not one of the options here.
It actually is. Again, look at number 2.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind that. I guess. I guess it is. I guess it is one of the options. I just didn't see the like. something closer to what I said, but sure. But we don't we don't need to be violent, okay? Yeah, let's be nice and just say, okay, why not?
Because I cannot afford to jeopardize my contract with Czerka. Your contract always comes
How
back
about you
to
get a
money.
contract with somebody else?
Yeah, so why? Well, tell me why. I need the credits. All right.
My
Why do
God.
you need the dollars? Tell me
What
more.
for? Credits allow me to purchase goods and services.
So you need it for a loan. A loan?
Uh,
A loan from whom? It is no concern of yours. Hey,
maybe it is.
I answered all of your
Maybe I could.
questions.
Maybe I could fucking help you out. I mean, oh my God, we have so much money at this point. I just remembered you
Yeah,
sold those two like big boy pieces of armor. We are
yeah. We
swimming
have
in
like
money right now.
we have almost
Forty
$40,000.
thousand, or I think we have more than 40,000, don't
No, no,
we?
no. I just checked. It's like 39. It's right at the cusp.
Uh, well, still, like that is a lot of
It's a
money,
lot of
and
money.
I'm sure whatever pitiful loan he has, we can pay it off easy and not notice a dent in our money
I
like
know,
supply.
like, we broke the economy so quick. I didn't think we were gonna be able to do that, but, like, I guess this is our life now. Alright.
That just fucking reminded me again of the ethnography that Harrison had read, where like of like an African king who like no matter where he went throughout his empire, like he would break the local economy because he was
Oh,
just so fucking rich.
that was, oh, what's his name? He's
I guess I
from,
wasn't an ethnography. I was thinking of a different source. But wait, was
that was
that
the
like
guy, he was,
the?
like, literally the richest dude in the world ever. And, like,
I
he
think it was like some
decided,
like Malian king or something.
yes, he was from Mali, and he, like, traveled from like his capital, and I think he went to Egypt or something. And like as he traveled, he destroyed the economy like along his path, leaving a dearth of economic waste because he was so fucking rich.
Or he would drop so much money into the local economy because just like here I'll just buy all this shit that
Dude,
the
yeah,
consequences.
exactly. Oh god, I wish I could remember. There was an extra
It's so
history like
funny.
episode about that. Yeah, yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about. That's so funny. All right, well, hey, I answered all of your questions, Opochano. Answer mine, please. Yes, this is true. Correct. I took a loan from the exchange to cover gambling debts. I had to stay on Citadel
Ugh,
Station and do
the
freelance technical
exchange
work to
again.
repay it. The Czerka contract is my best paying. If I lose the contract, I cannot repay the loan. If I cannot repay the loan, the exchange will kill me. So I cannot give you my credentials.
How about we tell him I've got a lot of money? Yeah, what if I repaid your loan?
I mean, yeah, I mean, we could also,
Let
like...
let me be your sugar mama, for fuck's sake.
I mean, I think it's worth pointing
I
out, number
want.
one, like, we killed the exchange on Citadel Station, right?
Oh, that is true. Yes, Luska and Luxa are dead, and the exchange is in disarray. Well, I mean, this isn't the base of operations for the exchange. Like this is
Correct, very astute.
like the exchange is on Nar
Narshada.
what's Nar Shaddaa. That's right. Like it
Yeah.
was Nar something. So like they probably would eventually pick up the pieces and figure out that, oh wait, there's this dude who owes us money or whatever.
Right.
Um, but he would probably have a little bit of like time to like, I mean, if he wanted to get away or like find some other pay or something, or if he wanted to get yeah, like run off, like he'd have a bit of space between him and them. But
Mm-hmm.
it's not necessary. We can just
We could just give him money.
yeah, we just get past all that. Just like here's a bunch of money. If and when the exchange come knocking, you'll have all this fucking money to pay off your debt, and you won't have to worry about it. They're
All right.
them breaking your kneecaps or whatever.
This is true. All right, then. All right, what if I repaid your loan? You would do that? It is $2,500. Look,
That's
that's
it.
like what a pittance,
Fucking-
you poor fool.
That's fucking pocket lint.
If not, like, excuse my usage of crypto slang, but HFSP, my brethren. All right, here, $2,500.
Don't ever say that again in my presence.
for
Or I'll
for the
ban you.
record, I'm not a crypto bro. Okay, cryptocurrency is a fucking plight. All right, you're $2,500.
Was it?
Now
No,
I
is
can say again. Alright, so we got the credentials. He said he'll find more work soon. Alright, cool.
Awesome. Hell yeah. No, I just remembered KOTOR 1, one of the earlier streams, the one that didn't have audio because of like bullshit.
Right.
Right? It was at the end of one of those, remember that like I was still dressed in my work clothes, and so I came on stream, and so I looked a little bit more like nicer than you, and you looked just a little bit more of like a skater bro like than usual.
Right.
And somebody in chat, it may have even been Harrison, who said like, this looks like in any other context, this looks like Jared would be like some like crypto like guy trying to like sell you on like on Bitcoin or something.
It's
And it
like,
was just it was just very funny.
It's like these are the two crypto genders, businessman and like middle class skater boy. All right.
It was just very funny. I'm sad we didn't have audio for those two streams, or that was it 2 streams or 1 stream?
It was just 1, I think, which was really
yeah,
annoying because we had audio on the stream, and then we didn't have audio off the stream because of the codec.
It wasn't encoded. It wasn't encoded in the recording because of because of the settings in Streamlabs. Exactly. But anyway.
So he said he'll repay us. We could
then.
Yeah, we could take it, or we could just say keep the money.
Keep the money in return for the credentials.
Number 2 then?
Yep.
All right. I will. Thank you. Got it. We got good boy points. We got the credentials. Now we're gonna go to Czerka, and we're gonna real quick. Hold on, I gotta run fast.
Again, why are you always running with swords? This is very unsafe.
Okay, we're gonna go to Czerka. All right, now here's the fun bit. You'll really enjoy this. This is very clever. This is very clever storytelling, and this is like.
Are we gonna stab Janna? I want to see you stab Janna with your big sword.
No.
And I also want to see you stab her with your big sword. So get to that too.
It's funnier, TBH. All right, B4D4.
Good day. I am B4D4.
Yes, we know who you are.
How may I help you?
Okay. I need.
I need you to come with me now.
I need you to come with me.
You belong to me.
You. I may only leave the Czerka offices for maintenance by an authorized Czerka or Czerka contracted droid technician.
Well, funny.
That's what I am.
Look.
It's just funny you should mention it.
Just pull your police badge out, just flash it real quick, like.
You just pull out your Fed badge.
Exactly. All right, here they are.
Those are legitimate credentials. I will accompany you.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Immediately.
Unsuspecting droid.
All right, Jared, you'll love this bit. This doesn't just happen once. This is the way the game is made. You'll love this.
What like what's about to happen?
This whole next sequence is hilarious.
Okay, I'm waiting. Wait for it to finish loading.
It's taking a minute. Hold
on. Sometime today, maybe. Who knows?
This is Czerka's protocol droid, a most clever tactic. I'll have a droid technician reprogram it to return to their offices and access the mainframe for us. And then, sometime later, everything appears to be in working order. Good. Do you understand the task that has been set before you? Look who we are.
Wait, we are the droid now? Or are we taking control of the droid?
We are, as the player, taking control of the droid.
Okay.
So in lore,
we haven't become a droid, because that would be weird.
No, we are taking control of the droid. So the droid has been reprogrammed, and now we as the player get to play as the droid, and we can go cause havoc.
That sounds very fun and very naughty.
Yes.
I love it.
All right, so we understand the task. So we gotta.
I would please reiterate the mission.
All right. You are to enter the Czerka offices, access the mainframe, download those files which clearly indicate the extent of Czerka's corruption, and return them here. Your programming still will not allow you to harm sentient beings, but we have allowed you the capability to lie to accomplish your mission. And then immediately,
Like, I do not understand. No, like, I understand.
Good, good. If you are caught, we have provided you with the means to wipe your own memory. You must not reveal that we have sent you. I will return when I have obtained the files. Ah!
Cool. So now we're a robot.
And
Or
look,
we
if we
control a robot.
And if we go to the eyes, this is what he sees. It's all orange.
Why is it like this droid has a permanent sepia filter?
Right? Can we talk? What does that have to say?
Yeah?
Yeah? Alright, we are counting on you. Alright, wait, let's get that Atten again.
Yeah?
Alright, cool. Yeah? Alright, what do you have
But
to
there's
say?
no explanation as to where Kreia or our character went.
No. No.
Well, it would be nice if they did that at least, like had us off to the side and like it was clear that like we like our character didn't just vanish, because that would
That's
help suspend disbelief just a little bit more, but this is still fun.
yeah. So we're
So-
supposed to go to Czerka. Let's go
Right.
there last.
Wait, what do you mean last? Where else is there to go?
The entirety of Citadel Station that we've been to.
So you're just gonna do a bunch of shit as the droid?
Yeah. You could just
Well, what else is there to do?
well, let's work our way backwards. So I'm going to start at the docks. We'll go entertainment module, then we'll go through the residential area, and then we'll go to Czerka.
Okay, is
There-
there a benefit to doing all this stuff? Well, I imagine once we go to Czerka, we won't be able to play as the droid anymore.
Exactly. Once we go to Czerka, then we can no longer play as the droid.
And there are some things I'm guessing that we can only do as the droid elsewhere in the station.
we can have some silly, funny interactions, is all I'm going to say. And I want to milk these interactions because they're very silly, funny, haha. I'm going to drop a
Gotcha.
bunch of quick saves because I want to make sure that, like, I don't crash.
You don't crash, or like the game crash.
Like the game crash.
And I guess you don't really mind if like you mess up an interaction or something.
Interactions are well, you'll see. The interactions, like, while this is a really clever bit, the interactions are only fleshed out so much because this is like, you know, only a section that some people will see, right? So we talked to this dude and he goes, "Greetings, B4D4. Czerka employees are not allowed in our docking bay, and that includes protocol droids." So we can go down to this dock over here. I don't remember if these guys have any special dialogue. I forget. Hey, man.
This dock is
No.
off limits
Okay,
pending
never
an
mind.
ongoing TSF
But there-
investigation.
Is fun dialogue for this guy right here.
Greetings, B44. What are you doing here?
And we can just flex our lie muscles.
I was sent to tell you that you have not been
Relaying.
relaying. I don't know why I added a P there. Relaying up-to-date information to travelers and visitors.
That's impossible. My memory is undamaged, and I appear to be fully functional.
Indeed, however, in light of recent council rulings, Czerka has been authorized to charge an excise fee for staying on Citadel Station. What? What?
Just wait for it.
Sir!
It gets funnier.
I hadn't heard this. Thank you for informing me, B44.
The fee should be paid to Czerka in care of myself, and will be handling the enforcement and collection of the fee. Wait a minute, so we can make Czerka become even more corrupt?
No. What
Like,
this
like-
is do? Yes, however, the money's going directly to the droid.
Wait. But that'd be stealing, dude. We're gonna be stealing just from random people? What the hell?
It'll be fine. It's okay.
No. We're supposed to be doing things that make Czerka look bad, not make us bad.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Trust me on this.
Are there consequences to our actions that we like go through here?
There are positive consequences to this action. There's a reason I want to do this.
Okay.
Mm.
I will be sure to relay this information in the future.
Goodbye. I should wait. I'm gonna grab this real quick. Okay, now I can transfer directly to the docks. If we go down to the Czerka dock now, we can talk to these cats. I don't remember if they have anything interesting to say. I forget. I've already sent the daily logs to Executive Lord, so there's no need for you to come down here yourself. Hey, buddy. Hello, B4D4. I'm sorry, but I can't leave him to the docking area without authorization from Executive Lorso. Okay, so dock's done. We've cleared the docks of silly, funny, haha interactions.
Okay.
I bereave. We can go to...
Bereave?
I bereave. Yeah.
I didn't know you were grieving for a loved one.
Yeah.
My condolences.
Thanks. I thought you were gonna say something like equally funny, just like my condiments.
No, Zach, I'm not that funny.
Oh, well, that's a shame. I mean, I'm sorry. Okay, so we can go. Also
This
go.
droid moves way too, like, way too fast, like, or faster than it should, like, with the very small stride that it has.
It's very silly. We attack this dude.
Hello, B4D4. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be at the Czerka offices?
Is that the game telling you, that's where the plot is? Go back over there, dumbass.
It is, but okay, so we can talk to Batono because we rescued him.
B4D4. So Czerka's onto me. Look, I want you to forget you ever saw me.
I just love the amount of care they put into this. What does Grant have to say?
Any administrative questions can be handled by our protocol droid.
All right, right. You don't have the special dialogue, but Batono does, because it's very funny.
Czerka is onto me. No, not yet. But don't worry. This droid is currently not working for Czerka. They are working for us.
They're working for me. I'm the one.
The exile.
Correct. The egg size. The egg sauce. The eczema.
Ew. I don't want to know what egg sauce would taste like.
Welcome to the...
Alright, no, that doesn't help. Alright, bye. I can talk to Corn
How much
Fall.
entertainment would a droid need?
You know, stimulation. Oh yeah, so this lady just plays cards, right? But then if we talk to his B4D4.
No way. I learned my lesson. Never play Pazak with droids.
And this guy doesn't let us
Can we
race.
become a... No, we can become a swoop race champion as a droid.
Droids aren't allowed to race the Citadel Station circuit.
We don't like their kind around
We
here.
don't like their kind here. You're droids. They'll have to wait outside. So I'm reading through more of those, like, first issue, like, Star Wars comic books. It's really interesting. Like, they don't
Interesting
have
how.
as in they're bad. As in they don't have a grasp of what Star Wars is, which is kind of interesting.
When were
Like,
they made?
They were made right after the film's release, like, between 1977 and 1980. There was a run of comic books that tell, like, the adventures of the Star Warriors, quote-unquote.
The Star
Yes.
Warriors? Who are they?
Luke,
Like the main
Leia,
characters?
Chewbacca, Han, Smuggler Solo, and the droids. That's the Star Warriors. And also, like, Luke and Leia kiss,
That's
like,
terrible.
they've kissed, like, 4 times in the comics.
What? But that, like, doesn't happen until, like, well, it doesn't properly, like, really happen until the end, doesn't it?
What? Luke and...
Yeah, oh, wait, no, I was thinking Han, like Han and Leia.
Yeah,
like
I'm talking about Luke and Leia.
Oh, Luke and Leia. Oh, my brain just completely, like, edited out Luke and put Han in there. I was like, yeah, Han and Leia, but, like, wait, Luke and Leia,
Yeah.
don't they know?
No, because this isn't that point. They don't know until the third movie. They don't know until Return, technically. But, like,
Who's they? Like the characters or the writers?
yes.
Well, also never a good thing when your writers don't actually understand, like, you know, the broader story that's being told. Or,
yeah.
even worse, when nobody knows.
Well, that's the thing.
Because,
Lucas didn't know. Lucas didn't know what he wanted until he was working on, like, Empire.
again,
Of, like,
like,
how all
again,
this was
that's
going to come together.
again, a big problem with all these big budget franchise, like large franchise stories, is that it's far more profitable to just come up with a concept or like some premise for a series or something, and then just start it. Put in some vague areas that are a bit more or less plot holes that you might fill in later, but if you don't get to them, it's like, okay, well, it's not that bad, I guess. It doesn't hurt our bottom line, and it always just reinforces the worst habits of poor storytelling, where you give yourself the most amount of leeway to make bad decisions or change your mind later on because you decided, oh no, we actually want to do this now or something, rather than having a thought out idea of the story you want to tell from start to finish.
I think it's just very
sure,
silly.
some things will change. That always happens, even when you have like in cases where that has happened, where someone or a group of people did have a thought out plan for a story.
Yeah.
There are always going to be things that will change over time, but like the details are what change, not like the big story beats, like the major reveals and like just the overarching like narrative, like that remains intact. But it's like the details that can be up for debate or up for or subject to change.
I agree. I think it's worth remembering, though, and keeping in mind why those things weren't ironed out in the first movies, because Lucas didn't know he was going to be able to make more than one. Right? Lucas said, I'm going to do
And that
one.
also,
and the studio was like, wow, this was really successful. More, please.
but that ties into the same problem where the need to maximize profit works, like it cuts both ways in this case. Like where either you're forced to continue making more and more content, but you don't have any plan as to what you're going to fill the later content with, so you just sort of give yourself as the most free, if you want to think about it, as creative freedom, open-endedness in the beginning, and then you can just decide later to fill in the gaps as you go on.
Right.
Which you see a lot of with the sequels, where like we're gonna hint at some things about, like, maybe about Rey's past or something, but then we're not gonna deliver. Yeah, we're not gonna deliver on it because we just decided to not do it, right? Or we just forgot about it. And so you have that dimension, or you have the other side of it where you don't plan for anything because you don't know if you're going to be able to get the funding to keep going.
Yeah.
And so having either too much, either having no funding at all, or having the demand from those who give you the funding to continue to make content, it's part and parcel of the same issue. Where it ultimately is in disservice of the art that is being created, the narratives. So it's a big disappointment that's just unfortunately under our current paradigm, the way things are set up.
Yeah, I mean, like, again, I don't think it's anyone's, like, I think that ultimately George's thing was like, I want to tell this story, and if it's successful, then I get to extrapolate on it.
Excuse me.
And the thing that I also find interesting is, like, Marvel.
No, I don't think it's his. I don't think it's his fault.
No, it's a combination of like errors. it's the whole system creating the overall problem.
It's a systemic structural issue that he unfortunately was limited by.
Yeah, and it's silly because Marvel didn't actually have any oversight really by LucasArts or Lucasfilm at all when they were making this first run of comics. So like, I haven't quite gotten up to Empire yet, but like, it's very just like, okay, this is just as stock sci-fi as you could have gotten with some characters that we saw in a movie. It's interesting. What does
this character have to say?
He doesn't sell the droid, so we have no access to immersion as the droid. Yeah, I don't know.
Droids cannot participate in market capitalism. Sorry.
Droids are not allowed in society. So there's only one more person that I know that has a very fun interaction with B4D4.
And who might that be?
Well, who has an interest in droids and droid accessories?
I don't know, Zach. Remember that we only had a stream earlier.
Dude, we just saw this guy.
Oh, it's the same. Oh, this same guy.
Yeah, here, let's talk to him. What does he have to know? D4,
I
D4.
thought you were talking about like a different character. Like how we haven't met in a while.
No. What credits does Lorso send for you this time? You read this shit.
None, Master Channel. Though I have noticed that I seem to require servicing more than is standard for a droid of my type.
It is not out of the ordinary for a droid to require frequent maintenance.
That may be true, but are my frequent memory wipes truly necessary? One might think you are hiding something with them.
I assure you they're all necessary, B4D4.
Of course, Master Channel. Though upon accessing Executive Larso's maintenance orders, I noticed that memory wipes had never once been requested. Just more silence. A strange oversight, don't you think?
You must be mistaken.
Perhaps. Either way, for a mere handful of credits, I could be persuaded to withhold this observation from Executive Larso. Wow, we can extort... After we paid this guy's debt, we can extort him for money?
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
This is great. Fine, here, just go. I don't believe it. Blackmailed by a droid. We got 20 bucks out of that.
So he ended up having he ended up only actually giving him 2,480 credits.
Something like that.
Since we get a little bit back here, wow, you didn't have to extort the man, Zach.
It's very funny.
Oh my god.
All right, now we can go to Czerka. All right, now we can do the thing.
Anyway,
now we can...
but yeah, like I thought you were talking about another character that, like, dude, I mean, before Monday or whatever when we last did this, like, it was a good few weeks. Like, I don't remember any of the other characters here.
Well, thankfully,
it was just this guy.
Before Monday, we only had a bunch of dead people that we were talking to, so.
Dead
I hear
people.
Asgul's been paying mercenaries to go to Dantooine. Can't figure out why.
Talking about Dantooine. I thought Dantooine got fucking blown up.
They did. All right. Now we get to talk to Jana.
Hello, B44. Is there something you need?
There are some files.
Yes.
Oh, wait, you read this.
All of your incriminating evidence, please. All of it. There are some files that I must access in the mainframe, Mistress Larso.
Oh, why is that?
Do droids sweat? There are some discrepancies with our reported income for the last period. I believe you brought in more credits than reported.
More credits, you say? That's news I wouldn't mind reporting to the sector executive officer. Please, B44, access away.
Thank you, Mr. Larso. I will. Inflection added by me, the reader.
Hello, B4D4. If you're here, who's manning the reception desk?
Shut up.
Don't worry about it. Fucking.
Oh, dude, this
I put.
This little asshole.
What the? Wait, what did he ask? Like, what? Why are you here? Like, it does not concern you. Ask me to cross-reference data in the mainframe. Yeah, we can just lie.
Oh, it was funnier to do one though. Just trust me.
Fine.
Trust me on this. It's
none of your concern, T1N1. I do acknowledge that the mainframe is your responsibility, yes, but my task does not require your assistance. You're very angry beeping.
Right.
Whatever do you mean suspicious? I have access rights to the mainframe. Beep boop bop. Do not be hasty, T1N1. There is no need to call Mr. Larso. God damn it, Zach! I thought you said this wouldn't get us in trouble.
It is. Trust me. This is great.
Little shithead. You are programmed to serve Mr. Larso, correct?
Cool.
And your programming similarly inhibits you from harming sentient sentient organic life or allowing such to be harmed without warning, correct? Yes. Examine the files in the mainframe. You'll see that by aiding Mr. Slorso, you have allowed sentient organic life to be harmed. That sounds like a very distressed beep. They're like, "Meow."
He's not having a good time.
Yes. You have been programmed to accomplish a task that cannot be accomplished without defying your programming. This is why Opochana regularly wipes your memory to prevent you from realizing this and developing quirks or going berserk as a result. Wow. That's interesting. You've already broken your behavioral inhibitors. You simply have not become aware of it. You may act in whatever manner you choose. And what does he choose to do? No, there is nothing preventing you from entering the main office and indiscriminately firing on Czerka personnel. Your stun ray. Oh my god.
We've created a monster.
I mean, did we really create this monster, or did we just help him realize that he was already a monster?
We just made him realize that he's already a monster.
Yes, I would be obliged to warn them. As such, it would not be prudent to do so unless I was preoccupied and unable to warn them. For example, while downloading the contents of this mainframe. Farewell, T1N1. Please do not abuse this trust, abuse my trust, and fire on the personnel while I am occupied. Thereby creating a diversion that allows me to escape with stolen files.
There he goes.
Well,
T1N1, what are you doing out here? You're not supposed to leave the mainframe. I think someone needs a memory wipe.
What the?
oh my god. So fucking funny.
See you later.
Fucking bye. Oh my
man.
god. That's very funny.
I thought you would appreciate that.
And like Larso doesn't even respond. Just like say anything. That's very. It's like another droid killing my guards again. Well, you know.
Okay, so we're gonna.
Anyway, like before you triggered that interaction, I was just thinking like a funny thought that I had. Like when it asked, like, wait, if you're here, who's manning the front desk? Be like, I put one of those little bird things that you hit it and it goes and drinks the water. Like
this guy.
I left one of those at the front desk. Don't worry, he can handle all pertinent questions from the customers or whatever.
That's pretty funny. All right, so we're at the mainframe.
Two drinks for yes, one for no.
So we're gonna copy all the files on Jana Lorso to the datapad. We're then going to erase all data regarding B4D4's purchase in association with Czerka.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. Wait,
Delete.
so there's no record of this droid ever having been owned by Czerka now?
Nope. And log out.
Interesting.
B4D4 is now a free droid. We'll open the mainframe.
Wow.
Oh dear. Mr. Slorso, what happened?
B44, I want you to pull up the maintenance records on that T1 unit. Find out the last time it was given a memory wipe and how it could have been outfitted with illegal weaponry.
Oh, wait, so that's stun. Wait, was that a stun ray or an actual weapon? Because in the interaction with our droid, it said a stun ray.
That's correct.
But you're saying illegal weaponry, so those guys are dead. They're not stunned. Like they got shot with something stronger than that.
Yeah, man. Anyways, we're gonna lie and say right away, Mr. Slorso, and then just walk out of the Czerka offices and leave.
And not do that.
Exactly. Oh.
Hell yeah.
A Czerka uniform.
Hell yeah, just steal more shit.
Alright, so that's
check the files in this mainframe, T1N1. you will find that by having served Mr. Solorso, you have harmed or you have allowed the harming of sentient beings.
I love that. I love that this whole sequence with B4D4, like if
Is-
Paragus didn't sell me on the game, this sold me on this game.
Yeah, this is pretty fun. I'm enjoying this.
I'm glad you are. It's just a good time.
It's
So let me
got-
just
It's got such a silly looking like walking animation.
yeah, it's very silly.
It just it just looks so like I mean obviously it's very robotic, but like I mean there's various droids in the Star Wars universe that have a little bit more natural looking walk cycles.
Right. For example,
Like I mean like hell even
HK-47.
C-3PO. What? Oh, HK-47, yeah, like
Yeah.
HK-47 or even like later on in the same universe, I guess,
Mhm.
though it's technically a hypotext, would be the
Yeah.
original like droid humanoid droid C-3PO. Like he still has a little bit more of a natural walk cycle, but this one like just the really tight rotation of the arms and the very little like very small stride of the legs, it's so silly.
Yeah.
We got a new new chatter dude.
Kreia, don't worry, I will judge you for your
Judge-
sins once
judge
you
you for your
return to
sin.
being the exile. Alright, I will take into consideration what you have said, Kreia.
Wait, what other sins besides well, I guess yeah, except for extorting the man for credits, and yeah, stealing other credits by telling the droid to levy a fee for being on the Citadel. Yeah, like what other crimes like besides theft and extortion have you committed, Zach?
Anyways, let's talk to Chodo Habat here.
Okay.
And I'm canceling that question. B4D4. Have you acquired the files? Aha.
I not yet.
That's funny. Yes.
I've transferred them to this data pad that I'm not holding.
Good. You are free
What?
to go.
You're just gonna set it free? Is that a good idea?
I don't see why not.
Because it can lie. No one expects a droid to lie. Think of the trouble it could cause.
B4D4 aided us against Czerka, using his abilities for the greater good. I do not believe there will be any problems.
I don't know. I feel like I'm on Atten's side on this one. I feel like its capacity to lie should be altered, or removed from its programming. I assure you, it would cause no trouble, Master Habat. So you can just say the same thing, but lie versus not lie.
Exactly.
I
we'll
mean, we should go with one.
We'll be a good little droid. Yeah, I assure that I will cause you no trouble, Master Habat.
How do we know that's not a lie?
Very well. Farewell, B4D4. Bye-bye.
I'm with Atten here.
Bang.
Oh, and now we are now reskinned, which is I'm
Yes.
sure within the mechanics of the game what actually happened. Our character model was just reskinned.
Yeah. All right. Now we get to talk to the man again, real quick. I think, right?
Right.
Because we're done with everything
I don't
else,
know.
right? Yeah, we're done. Everything else is good.
Are,
All right.
are you asking me if you could talk to him? Like I think you can.
I and all my herd thank you. With these files in hand, the Telosian authorities are certain to expel Czerka from Telos and Citadel Station. Our work can begin again.
Expel, I think, is the word you meant to say.
Did I say excel?
Yes. These spreadsheets will be all we need.
Alright, so Moses is going off to the TSF station to go drop those files off. The restoration project is still in some danger. Citadel Station requires another source of fuel, but at least Czerka will be gone. Even they can do nothing in the face of such indisputable evidence.
Rhea has also just checked herself out of this conversation as well.
Krea's like, talk to the hand. Alright, yeah, I'm glad I could help. And now we shall help you. Take your clothes off. I have heard that the ship you arrived on is missing. Hidden somewhere in Telos.
Yes.
I know one who could help you find it, and a means by which you could travel to him.
Right, cool.
When Citadel Station was developing the shield system it uses to protect the restoration zones, they worked with a Zabrek ex-military engineer named Bayodur. Beodur designed and oversaw the installation of the shield system's planet-side components. His knowledge of Telos' surface and the shield grid is unparalleled. If there's anyone who can help locate your ship on Telos' surface, it is he. He is a friend and may be trusted.
I really hope that it's not being caught in the on the stream, because like I said, you keep cutting in and out on my Discord audio, so it's
From what
like
I
the
can
whole
tell,
like middle part of that sentence. Like, I mean, I could see it, but it was
Right.
very choppy.
I mean, what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing on Streamlabs says it's fine. So
I just see Baudur, or did you say Bayo?
it's Beodur.
Bayo, fucking Americans.
It's
dude.
not Bao. I'm sorry.
Regardless, I look at that and I can't help but think Baradur from Lord of the Rings.
Baradur.
Anywho,
All right.
where is he?
Beodur should be on Telos' surface. I believe he is at one of the currently Czerka-held restoration zones, RZ-0031.
Cool.
Alright.
But not cool that it's held by the Czerka, because fuck them.
Right. Fuck
Will
Czerka.
will he be willing to help me? That.
He's been our ally in our struggle against Czerka. If you tell him that I sent you, he should be willing to help.
Okay. Sounds good enough for me.
Alright, how do I get to him? Or do you want to ask why is he down there?
Won't we probably learn that from him?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, well, how do I get to him?
I will allow you to use one of our orbital shuttles. It has no hyperdrive, but will allow you to descend to the planet's surface and make a return trip to Citadel Station.
Cool.
I must point out that this is illegal. Landing on the planet's surface without permission is forbidden, and we no longer control that restoration zone. Please be as discreet as possible. The closest shuttle is in Bay 2 of Dock Module 126. I will call ahead and have the ship prepared for you.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, why would it be forbidden? Like, but they have permission to like be, doing their restoration efforts. It doesn't make any sense why it would be forbidden for them to go to the surface.
They don't have permission to go to this zone because it's a Czerka-controlled zone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm dumb.
No, it's okay.
Before I leave, you said it's okay that you're an idiot, Jared. is what you meant to say.
Yeah, you're right.
Before I leave, you said you were trying to heal me, or just two different versions of the same thing. How about two? That version.
Indeed, and I have not forgotten the promise that I made to you. When you stood before me, you opened my eyes to a hurt almost as great as the planet's. Your wound, I can feel the immensity of your loss. Yet I can feel that you are slowly regaining what you have lost, and that in time you may fully heal. Perhaps your time here is fuck. I think I can help you in your recovery at least partially. I must admit, however, that even as the healer of this hurt, I've never faced an injury such as this.
Healing a dead planet is one thing, Chodohabat, and healing a Jedi severed from the Force is quite another.
With all due respect, I believe you are wrong. Healing planet is meant of connections. God damn it. I've walked in the growing restoration zones and felt the fullness of life. Perhaps that connection will make you whole again. Perhaps you'll find more than you think on the surface. You, me, my herd helped to build that, the life of the planet. God damn it.
I'm spitting facts.
This
Wow,
is
so actual Kreia is in the chat, dude.
Enough, Chodohabat.
Like, holy crap.
Perhaps you see all this as your chance to exert your own hold over others.
Okay, so Chodohabat as like a Force priest or someone who has a connection to the Force is offered to heal us.
He's not a Jedi, but he is Force sensitive.
Yes, he was not trained, but he's like, yeah, he's not a Jedi.
Yeah, but like Kreia's right. I don't want your healing. Regardless, you can return the Force to me. I want to try, or if you can return the Force to me. I appreciate the effort, but I don't want your healing. So Kreia is suspicious, and
Kreia's argument is like if we allow him to heal the Force in us in some way, then he will exert his hold over us.
Is that like, is that actually just like confirmed?
No, that's what she said.
Okay.
I don't. I mean,
there's
that's
no
what.
confirmation of that.
Yeah, that's what she said. And again, like Kreia has like underlying messages and like everything.
But she has biases, shall we say? Biases.
Correct.
I mean, I'm interested unless you know that something, because I mean, you of course know things that I don't know.
This is
but unless you know something to not be good to come from this, I'm personally curious.
Yeah,
sorry, Kreia, but I don't view people with such suspicion by default.
That this is a good thing to do. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna sit one. Thank you, Chodo. Go ahead. Thank you, Chode. Go ahead. Now let us see what
Chode.
we can do.
God damn it.
It is not much, but I feel that I have been somewhat successful. Again, thank you, Czerka, and go with our thanks. Maximum force points increased by 5.
That's it? Like
That's it.
Like it's literally just a line of dialogue that says it happened.
Yes.
Wow, that's kind of underwhelming, but whatever.
But we got more force points. We have increased force points.
Yay! And look at that. He doesn't have control over us. Who'd have thought?
Who'd have thunk it? Who'd have thonked it? So that's... I respect your choice. Thank you, Kreia.
I'm still not entirely sure if you'll be able to top yourself or break your own record from the previous game, because you made a very, very broken character in the last game. I don't know if you'll be able to do it again.
It's a lot easier to break this game because the level cap is 50.
Can you say that one more time?
It's a lot easier. Shit. Can you hear me? This is Moza. Bigfoot, I can't read the dialogue. Armed humans have burst into our home and are causing much destruction and death. The Bigfoot's literally sitting in the way of the game.
About fucking your cat boy, dude. What are we gonna do with him? Well, while he's there, can you please repeat what you said a second ago that I couldn't hear because fucking audio?
It's a lot easier to break this game because the level cap is 50.
Okay. Oh, I keep forgetting about that. That there's a much higher range of levels. Okay.
Yeah.
So the previous game was much more of the
It was much more of a purist D&D 3.5.
Or it would have been much more of a challenge to build a broken character in that game.
Yes. And
Okay,
that's
so
not to say
here
that it's not a challenge
it won't be
here.
hard.
It's still a challenge, but like it's a lot. There are many more opportunities with which to break the game.
Gotcha. As opposed to the last one where like that was actually the most fucking cracked character you'd ever made in this.
That was
like
literally
a run of KOTOR.
the most cracked fucking character that I've ever made in my life. I was proud of it, man. I was proud of it. All right.
Well, the fuck was our Rena gonna come Shab.
It's just nice to meet you. I'm gonna come.
I'm gonna come.
I'm not Darth Revan. I'm gonna come now.
God damn it, dude! I wish you had pushed harder to have that name. I thought it was gonna be a serious game, but it ended up being a funny haha game.
It's okay. Anyway, so the Ithorian's under attack. I like our first response is, how did this happen, Moza?
Wait, so what's under attack?
The Ithorian compound.
Compound. Wait, on the Citadel or on the planet?
know, like that place we just left?
Wait, the place we were just in a second ago.
Yes.
And it's under attack.
Yes.
How? Why?
Armed humans have burst into our home and are causing much destruction and death, like he said.
Okay, how did this happen?
How did this happen? Many of my herdmates lie dead. They have threatened to kill Chodo, and I fear they will see it through. You must help us. We can turn only to the Jedi. The TSF is powerless. They are holding Chodo in his room and have sealed the door behind them. You will need a passkey to open it. I will give you this passkey, but I am stuck in the vivarium and can hear the men hammering on the door. Alright, so now we gotta turn around and go back and help the Ithorians. We could just walk away. We could just leave. That's a choice we could make. But I don't think that that's very nice. personally.
And just let them be killed?
Yes. I think that that's not good, personally.
Yeah, I would agree, but you know, Cray, I'm sure wouldn't care since she views everyone as disposable and only useful to her. So
Well, Cray's argument would be like, well, you like they're less able to fight this because you took that fight from them, which is not entirely accurate. I disagree with Cray on that.
It's still like it's still a
Uh-oh.
problem. Whoa, whoa! Immediately, there's just a bunch of guys in here. They're mercenaries, huh?
Who did we see that had a bunch of mercenaries?
Zap these.
Uh.
No, I have no opinion. I think you should consider the consequences of either action. Yes, and the consequences of they'll die. And I'm generally not in favor of people being killed by or droids. We'll blow those droids up, stop those mercenaries,
Gotta heal.
and see what we can do with to help Choder. Also, just started running an ad.
Okay, that's okay. We'll just collect these remains. We gotta get to this fighting real quick. So if we just wander in here, we can watch the Ithorians get...
T-Force Game Ready Driver is available.
Was that on me or
I'll
you?
get to it. No, that was me.
So we can just watch the Ithorians be slaughtered real quick.
Wait, we're gonna watch the Ithorians be slaughtered? No.
Yeah, see, look, watch. There's one now.
Wait, did you just like electrocute one of them?
No, I did not. But it just got shot.
Wait, so we can't stop them from being killed.
No. We are. Shit, dude. Actually, I can fix this. I have stuff.
Heals. We made the medic. We made the medic. Yes.
Yeah.
We made those a while ago.
Okay, I'm gonna maybe need another one in a second.
Time to take you down to size.
Actually doing okay for myself right now. Holy shit.
I know he meant to say take you down to size.
Yeah.
But the way it chopped, like the audio chopped for me, it sounded like he says dick you down to size.
I'm gonna dick you down to size.
That is what I heard.
Oh,
I know that's not what he said, but I mean.
Atten, goodness gracious, I didn't know. All right, let's pop another quick save. Open the.
I'm gonna fuck you so hard you'll die. Is what he meant.
I mean, it happens to the best of us, really.
Yeah, can't say that that's true. You know that's ever really happened, but you know. You do use that.
I prefer to do other people, thank you.
I prefer not to fuck myself.
Correct. Oh,
So
God.
who the hell sent these guys?
Dude, the fucking combat is loud as shit. I'm so sorry, everybody. Holy goddamn.
Why are these assholes here? Why are they killing people?
Got him. Okay, they're dead.
I don't understand why this is happening.
Yeah, surprise mercenaries, right? Oh, Moza.
A couple of Thorians lived.
Thank goodness you've come. There's no time to lose. You must go to Chodo's aid. Take this passkey, will give you access. Alright, I'm on my way.
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Mitrusir. Again, we are indebted to you. Just don't make it.
Don't make it have. I should go.
I should go. 1 or 3, which one you want?
3.
Ugh.
I should go.
Man, you were so gung-ho to being sassy, and now you don't want to choose any of the sassy options.
That's not a sassy option.
Just don't make it a habit.
That is not the sassy response. You don't clearly don't quite know what I mean when going over sassy remarks.
You will die along with your herd.
You must
He's
not
not
do
even
this.
looking at him.
If you kill my herd, the planet will suffer and die. Its people with
That's
it.
none of my concern. I was hired to do a job, and after I kill you, I'll be done.
Surely you cannot see the world so callously. Credits you may have, but someday the scars of your actions will consume you.
Perhaps, but not today, Athorian. This is the best that you could muster to come to your rescue? Very well. I shall add their bodies to the dead.
Uh-oh.
I'm kind of getting like a younger Candyman vibes.
Potentially. Hold on. How many of these? I got 3 of them.
Not in any way saying that he's a Mandalorian, but just that maybe it's just the maybe it's just like the facial like design being a little similar. Just
Right.
I'm just getting, and the fact that he's like a callous warrior, be like, okay, this feels a little bit like.
Oh my god!
cantankerous. Wow, you got fucking.
Look at how much damage she did.
You mean he did, right?
No.
Oh,
That the Twi'lek lady hit me.
The Twi'lek.
Oh my god.
Fucking one hit KO'd you.
50, 57, and 30 points of damage, plus another 37. Holy shit, ma.
Wow.
Alright, stop. Stop.
Hopefully, Kreia and Atten can hold their own for a second. Heal.
Oh, you're right, I should do that.
Don't let her die.
More where that came from.
Actually, Adam, what
Heal
are you doing?
Heal your main character the moment they get back up.
I don't think they're gonna get back up. I think they're good.
They're just gonna be down for the rest of the fight.
Yep.
That's unfortunate for.
I know, it sucks. It sucks real bad, don't it? Okay, and then you bitch.
It's a good thing those grenades just don't hurt the guy right there, Chodo.
Right.
Heal.
Alright, and bam. Please die. I'm using kill on you. Oh, Atten's dead.
Yeah, I was about to
I'm
say,
just gonna run
like,
away. Bye.
Damn it.
Please die. Damn it.
Yeah.
Oh,
you're
Atten's back up.
You're saying that like you
What?
You gave her the kill ability, and she's using it, and it's not killing her. What is the point of having a kill ability?
Alright, this is not going great.
Heal Atten.
Atten, what the fuck is wrong with you? Switch weapons, you bitch. Oh my god,
No,
stop.
I want to punch the enemy.
Kreia, what are you doing?
Everyone down.
Also, heal him.
This shall not stop us for long. What is it?
Well, don't die.
No, don't worry. I just got a kiter. Hold on.
You'll never catch me now.
If I just do this long enough, don't
Oh,
worry.
Atten's back
More
up.
where that came from.
God damn.
Almost did. Oh,
Jesus
there we go.
Christ. Alright, tell me you got something good. Oh, you do have something good. A Sith Tremor Sword. That's pretty fucking good.
God damn it. Why isn't our character getting back up?
Because our characters buy enemies that aren't killed yet. Atten has a
Oh.
special thing, remember? Atten's thing is like, if he's not the last one standing and he goes down, he'll get back up after like a couple rounds of combat or something like that. Alright, let's just wait.
I hear you.
What is it?
Wait for what?
Wait for my
gotta go
force
back in
points
there
to
and-
refill. Hold on. Because I want to do this. I did it.
There, killed him.
Bye. Alright, I never mentioned Czerka would resort to this. They will stop at nothing to sabotage our efforts. Czerka?
Like, wait, you just so that wasn't supposed to happen where you just got up and ran off.
No, that happened because I was like controlling Kreia and I killed the dude from the door, so like I ran away to the door. Alright. So Czerka. Yes, these mercenaries were hired by Czerka. They were instructed to destroy and kill everything they found in here. Of course they did.
Do we know that?
But this time they have gone too far. If the Telosian authorities are told of this, they will surely have no choice but to be forced to action. Ah, Moza, you are safe. And he's still in the fucking vivarium. Oh no, he's here. That's nice. Thanks to Mitra Czerka, I am glad to see you are unharmed. You must go to the Telosian Council, Moza. Tell them what has happened here. You must make them see the evil they have allowed onto the station. Yes, Choto, I will do my best. Again...
You know, there won't be more mercenaries out there.
Alright. I had feared you'd already boarded the shuttle to the zone. As you must know, there's little more I can give you but my heart's eternal gratitude, and wishes that you will find your ship on the planet's surface.
I must go.
Alright, yeah. You've given enough, Choto, but I must leave now. Indeed, may you have safe travels until we meet again. We did it! Ugh.
Do we know that those guys were hired by Czerka? Because I don't.
Yes, we do.
I don't see any evidence like presented so far that says so. Other than maybe just it being a logical conclusion. But that's not evidence.
It's the logical conclusion. It's also, I believe, like mentioned by the mercenary that he was hired. Czerka was.
Well, of course, mercenaries are hired, but he didn't say who he's hired by.
Okay. Well, the logical conclusion
said he
is
was
Czerka,
hired.
and
Just. Yeah. Okay. Well.
Yeah.
But again, that's not evidence. Like that. It doesn't matter what you know. What matters is what you can prove. And so, like it. Unless, like, would it be in like the data files or whatever that we stole that said, look, they hired mercenaries to kill them.
I'm sure. That's a little bit of a plot hole that you've pointed out. But as far as I know, every source that I've seen confirms that those are Czerka mercenaries. And additionally, if you side with Czerka, and do everything from Czerka's side, when you go to the shuttle to go to Czerka's surface, right? Like from Czerka's side, the mercenaries in Jan Alorso's office get upset that they haven't been paid, and then take Czerka hostage. So you have to go kill the mercenaries in that compound.
After they've already killed all the Ithorians.
Assumedly, yes.
Assumedly? Is that
Yes.
even a word?
Who cares?
Well,
I'm gonna do a hot,
anyway,
sick, nasty level.
So I guess that's a bit of a plot hole there, but
Yeah.
like the logical conclusion would be that they are Czerka mercenaries.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
Even if it's not explicitly said to be so.
Right. Oh, second level battle meditation. Oh, don't mind if I do. All right, bada bing, bada bam. Look at them stats, baby. Ah.
You already have 19 charisma, dude.
Yes, and most of these, most of them are gonna hit 20. Some of them are gonna hit 30.
Zach.
What?
Why are you so good at break game?
I don't know, man. I break every game that I touch. It's fun. It's an exciting.
That could have a lot of meanings.
Well, okay. I break everything I touch. My
That
penis
also
is in
could mean
ruin.
A lot of things. There are a lot of consequences to what you just said, Zach.
You're absolutely correct. Okay.
We are coming up here on an hour and a half.
Yeah.
How much longer did you want to go? I know you said you needed to go shorter today.
I just wanted to get to the surface, so this is like the perfect length. Also, if we go in here, we have these dudes, but then if we look over here, look who's waiting for a shuttle.
Mm-hmm.
So we could talk to them.
Oh, greetings. You surprised me.
What are you doing here? I'm going to give you a memory wipe.
Awaiting ship.
Companion? Wait, so the T1N1 is now leaving with him? Like,
Yeah.
The two droids?
Right?
After you... So canonically speaking, yeah, it wasn't a situation of like your character literally controlling the droid. Just you, the player, got to play as the droid.
Yes.
But everything the player did, everything the droid did was still itself making those choices.
Correct.
Gotcha. So we, Mitra, what's her last name?
Surik.
Mitra, yes. Everything that the Mitra Surik, or crap, I lost the thought. Like the way I wanted to word that, but
like the only thing that she did.
Nothing yeah, nothing. Yeah, like that we've done has had anything to do with like what the droid specifically chose to do during that little like mini quest.
Correct. That was all the droid and its own self-determination.
Gotcha. Okay, that is cool. I like that. I like the design of that, like that plot and like a little like just mission
Yeah.
as they as it pertains to like it is something small like throw away like they could have just made these characters disappear.
Yeah.
But they brought them back here like here look if you go over here by the this display you'll see the two of them and you can talk and they'll be like oh we're leaving.
Right. Exactly.
I like that. So my companion and I are waiting a ship to where you what do you want to stow away? You're coming with me to the TFS station. Not just to where a ship to where.
Nar Shaddaa, I believe. It was the easiest destination for us to book passage to.
Of course. I mean, figures, but
Right.
I feel like only one or three.
Let's go. That's what you're gonna stow away.
Yes, if you insist on putting it that way. I would prefer to leave Citadel legally, though that option is currently unavailable to me.
All right. Well.
Oh, so it actually is going to just stow away. So I just submitted it. Okay,
Yep.
well, I should go now.
Then I think we can talk to T1 and N1 briefly.
Oh, that was just classic R2 noises. What do you mean? What am I looking at? It's not my fault. They built you taller than a
No taller than a refresher bowl.
What is a refresher bowl?
Refresher.
I'm guessing it's
like,
something short.
Refresher, like the refresher. So in Star Wars, refresher is the bathroom, and the refresher bowl would be the sink.
Wait, really? I've never heard like a bathroom referred to as the refresher.
You've also never heard of a bathroom period in Star Wars.
True, but I've still never heard of the refresher. But
that's okay. This was a this game decision, so it's all good. Anyways, hey, it's not my fault you're fucking short.
Basically. Like I just yelled at you, just and that's it. It just yells at you.
That's
in
the
anger.
whole.
Like, okay,
that's
bye.
the whole bitch. It's so funny. All right, my dude. Greetings. All right, I'm to take an orbital shuttle to the zone on Telos. Yes, he sent word ahead. Please enter. The shuttle is prepared and ready for departure. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Awesome.
Are you ready?
No, but when am I ever?
All right, and we could just walk up to this thing, this thangle bangle jangle.
I do not think it was a good choice of them. I was thinking about this before. To make this floor texture the way it is, where it's like a lot of very small squares.
Oh, because it's kind of like irritating on the eyes.
Yeah, well, it doesn't render very well, and also it's harder to look at.
Yeah.
And then if you're like one of those people who's like the fear of holes or something,
tryptophobia.
Yeah, then like it would also, I'm sure, excite that that phobia as well. So I feel like they could have done something better here than just this.
Right. Okay, so it's time. We can just take the shuttle away. Are you ready?
Or the orbital shuttle. I mean, as long as there's nothing else for us to do here, or no, he said we could come back to Citadel Station if we wanted to, right?
Yes. So the shuttle is like we're gonna take the shuttle, and we can come.
So this isn't a point of no return.
No, we can go to and fro the station as we please.
Okay, well then sure, let's head down.
Yep.
Let's get to it.
Aha. All right.
Very nice angle from behind. No!
Admiral Onasi, this is Lieutenant Gren, TSF. We've been expecting you.
Gren, it's nice to know that TSF hasn't gone to shambles in my absence.
And how about you? An admiral. You might change your tune after you see what the situation is like down here, Karth. I've got some bad news for you.
Well, it can't be that bad, Gren. I think Telos has already been through the worst.
The one you came all the way out here to pick up? Well, she managed to escape the station. We're not exactly sure how it happened.
Well, that's unfortunate, but luckily it still fits our plans.
Am I hearing this right?
I'll tell you more when I arrive, but the Republic has decided not to detain the exile and adopt a wait-and-see approach.
The exile? Then
Like I said, we'll talk more when I arrive.
looks like we will. I'm uploading the approach vector to you now. See you soon, Admiral.
He knew Karth, like, otherwise why would he, well, one, called him by his first name, but also Admiral?
Right, exactly, Admiral.
Also, god damn it, why does Karth have to be in my field of vision again?
Why are you so mad about Karth existing?
Listen, dude, he was just such a whiny bitch.
Here we go. This is a very complex sequence that they tried to do. I think this is very admirable.
Everyone hold on tight. We should be putting down in a few seconds.
Wait a minute. Are we not going to make it to the planet's surface?
Well,
grab onto something. This is about to get rough real fast.
Well, that sucks.
I guess not.
So then we're
God
avoiding
damn it.
blaster fire and then
A little bit
bang,
of just fire
got
in
nailed.
the cockpit with us, and yep.
Uh-oh. Gotta land. Bang.
Okay. So it looks like we're not going back to the station, it would seem.
Uh-oh.
Who are you?
Oh.
Good to have you back, General.
What?
So
That was not what I was expecting to hear when we woke up. Also, is that the same race as Darth Maul?
yes, they're both Zabrak.
The horn. Oh, is that what they're called? Yeah, the horn people. Oh,
Yeah.
he's got a prosthetic. I wasn't sure what that glowing thing was. Like it's like a detached or like kind of. It's not physically attached. It's like attached with energy.
Yeah.
Like his arm. That's interesting. Also, why did he just address? I'm guessing he addressed us as General.
Mm-hmm.
I'm confused. Also, you lied to me. You said we'd be able to come back to the Citadel Station.
We will be able to go back to
Fucking
Citadel Station.
lied.
We will be able to go back to Citadel Station, but we're not going to be able to come back to Telos' surface. This sequence is one-off.
Also, our companions are just dead.
Yeah, don't worry about them. They're fine.
They flew through the windshield like face first on the asphalt.
Yeah,
just
dude.
gone. My head feels like it had been ripped in half. Where am I? What happened? I mean, any of these would make sense in this context.
I'll go with one and be like, oh, fuck. Ah, shit, dude.
My head.
My head.
Easy now. You survived one spectacular crash. Lucky I was here to pull you and your friends out of that shuttle, or you'd be more than a little crispy. But it's only fair. I owe you more than one, General.
General.
General, who are you? Is there someone else here that you're talking to? I don't know what you mean.
Which 1, 2, 3? You choose.
One.
Got it.
One.
You must be in shock from the crash. Have to expect some long-term memory loss from that. Too bad she's not a droid, huh? We can't all be that lucky. I'll humor you, General. I was one of the Iridonian Mechanic Corps that was at Malachor. Bayadur, I can see how you'd forget me, being that I was the only one.
Wait. That sounds kind of racist.
That's pretty funny.
Okay. Okay. So this is the Bayadur character that you mentioned, right?
Yes, this is the guy.
And apparently we already know this guy.
At the very least, he knows us. So we could say like, oh, I think I might recall you, or you could say like, I can't remember, or I just don't want to talk about the war. I like 3 personally because it adds a little bit of like, all right, maybe I can remember you. Like if I think hard about it, it's like building the backstory up a little bit by little bit.
I mean, if you want to, like I don't see any reason why, like especially at this point, if we don't even have any clear sense that we remember who this person is, that like why just suddenly now double back on that or backpedal and be like, oh yeah, I think I do have something. But you know, if you want to say that she recalls, you're more than free to do that option.
I think they're all the same. So I think I remember you.
Don't think too hard. I'd rather not talk about the war, if we could. We all went through some tough times after Malachor, and maybe we all did a little forgetting. Guess that's one thing we've got better than droids. They can't forget anything. But then you give them a memory wipe and they forget for good.
Yeah, like, what about the memory wipes?
Right, exactly.
How are the others?
They'll be fine.
Oh, our
The
companions.
pilot's more or less unharmed, and the old lady, well, she's tougher than she looks. You know, I never thought I'd see you again, General. Galaxy's a big place, and this is the last place I thought I'd bump into you. So I have to ask, just what are you doing here?
Also, is this the first time that we've been referenced as being a general? So, like, I knew we fought in the war, but I didn't know we were, like, an officer, like a higher-ranking officer.
This is, I believe, the first time in the game that we've been referenced as a general.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Looking for my ship, I was told I might be able to find my ship here. I mean, so just two versions of the same thing.
Yeah.
Looking for my ship.
Got some news for you, General. That shuttle of yours is done for. Scrap.
Not that. Oh, okay. Atten is awake.
Well, this is familiar. Feels like my last time on Telos.
Crashed the shuttle that time, too?
Nope, Pazak.
That was not the most pleasant landing I've endured. Next time we should perhaps seek out a more reputable pilot.
You're welcome, Kreia. You know, if I weren't such a crack pilot, we could have hit the shield wall or one of those rock faces.
Yes, our current situation is a vast improvement.
Can you two stop fucking bickering? Also, yeah. Also, Kreia, like, he's got a point. Like, you could be dead. Like, you were shot out of the sky. Like, it had nothing to do with his piloting. Like, you were attacked. Like, we're lucky to be alive.
Yeah.
I guess there's two. We'll just say, like, we need to find our ship.
But we don't have any idea where to look for the Ebon Hawk.
I can help you find it. I have access to the shield network. I came hoping to repair whatever damage your shuttle took, but not even I can fix that wreck.
Now he's finally caught on that no, when we said ship, we weren't talking about this piece of crap. So what do we do?
We'll have to get back to the compound. It's the old Athorian research station, turned into a salvage team staging area. It won't be an easy hike.
Why not?
First, there's a mercenary pursuit team looking for me. If Czerka secured the compound, there could be a lot of them out there. Second, there's all the Canucks.
Yeah, I was about to ask, what's a Canuck?
The vicious wide-jaw predators the Athorians imported from Duxon. They were meant to keep the herbivore population in check.
Wait, I thought they were supposed to be, like, supporting... Wait, are they creating a new ecosystem? Like, was Telos' biosphere completely wiped out?
Yes, and if you look behind our character, you see that rocky little bit there.
Right.
If you look for there's like lightning flashes and storms and shit. The surface of Telos was completely fucked.
Oh.
Time to swing the lurker's Mjolnir. Oh, a stretch. All right.
We love the lurkers. Also, okay.
Got it. Hold on.
Stretching.
Let me get a sweet forward fold with this one. Really gotta just. Oh.
Please do an entire yoga routine on stream for us, Zach.
I have not forward folded in a week.
Just a week? That's it?
Yeah, I had to teach the bank competitive. I feel very inflexible right now. Oh god. My hammies. My hambulars.
Anyway, what you just said implied that importing animals from other planets or another planet.
They're literally reseeding the planet.
That would assuming that you're not planning on fucking up an existing biosphere, that means you have to create a new ecosystem or a new biosphere, which would only make sense if the planet was, like you said, completely bombarded and there was nothing living left.
Yep.
So Gotcha. Okay, so that makes more sense because otherwise I was thinking like, wait a minute, why are you introducing invasive species? Like, shouldn't you be doing like trying to
like
support the
cultivation.
native,
Yeah.
like or cultivating and like supporting like the native organisms? Like, oh, but if there's no native organisms left, then yeah, I guess the only thing that you could do is just re-terraform it and rebuild a biosphere.
Right.
Gotcha. A vicious white-jawed predator. Hmm.
Hey, we're meant to keep
Sounds
the
fun.
herbivore population in check. Well, I don't see any
I don't see
herbivores.
any
Right.
herbivores.
The Canucks ate them all. Now they'll eat anything they can catch, including us. Without the Ithorians
Wait,
to maintain
what?
the accelerated ecosystem's balance, everything here is falling apart. Czerka's killing the restoration project piecemeal.
If they're, I'm not an ecologist, but last time I checked, if all of the herbivores were killed, there would be no predators left because they would have nothing to eat.
Right, they'd be eating each other
Like,
or
you-
any humans on the surface. Interestingly
But
enough,
then once that,
Mhm.
but there's only so many of those anyway. So eventually their population would also just disappear because you need a larger population of herbivores just to sustain even a modest amount of predators. Like that's just basic ecology. Like you can't just have suddenly like all of the lower tier consumers have been destroyed. Now all of the predators have like exploded in population or going crazy like and just eating other things. Like that's not how it works.
Right.
Whatever game.
Alright,
Let's
well-
get going then.
That's the plan.
Why are we walking? We should be following him. He knows the way.
Well, bye.
Being spied on!
Theodor's joined the party. He possesses the special ability to rend and destroy force fields.
Oh my god. We got another party member?
Yes, so we have to take him for now. I think...
What do you mean for now?
Well, because he's grayed out, we cannot... This character must be a member of your party at this time. And I think we can change party selection.
But saying for now makes it sound like he won't be a permanent party member.
No. Well, he has to be like during the sequence on the surface. He has to be part of the party.
But is he going to be with us for the rest of the game or just for this mission?
He is a permanent party member. I'll give you that one for free.
Okay, so that's what I meant. Like, okay, so he's actually a party member. Like that's. Otherwise, you say like temporarily. Like, well, what do you mean temporarily?
Let me give him a fat level up.
Also, I thought I saw some speeders back there.
Yes, very astute.
Were those the mercs like looking for us or spying on us in this case?
Yes.
So they're not far away then.
No, they are not far away.
Sucks for us, I guess, but it's okay. We can take them.
Right, that is correct. I'll give you gearhead.
But we need to find our son.
We do need to find our son. That's important.
He and our ship have disappeared, and it's unacceptable.
Correct. Hold on, I need to finish leveling him up real quick. Bam. Skills. All of them? Yeah, there we go.
So it does. So this game does apply, total experience gain to all new party members.
Yes, it does.
Okay, good. Because there are RPGs that do it where that only experiences or only amount of experience that a character actually gains themselves will be added to like they will only be able to benefit from the combat and just experience gaining that they themselves participate in, and if they do not participate in that, then they just don't get it, and so you could end up having characters of just different levels.
Yeah.
As a result, and so which can start making party makeup a little kind of wonky.
Yeah.
But
I'm also going to.
But it's nice that this one does have it where getting a new party member, they automatically just get awarded all of the accumulated EXP that the rest of the party has already gained up to this point.
It's very nice. It's very.
And would it
useful.
also be this way when if like you switch someone out of your party who you've already had for a while, but then switch them back, they would also get the experience as well.
Correct.
Very nice, very nice. Kitty is in the chat.
Oh man, Kitty.
We'll finally finish my new keyboard. Hi everyone.
Hello.
What do you mean you finished your keyboard? I don't quite know what you mean. But otherwise, hello and welcome. I hope. How late is it for you actually? Probably getting quite late in the night. That's a lot of mines.
Let me do this. Actually, am I able to recover these mines? No, probably not. I am.
The mercenaries have at least 2 hidden caches like this. We should keep our eyes open.
Thanks, Beodur. Anyways, I wanted to grab this real quick. Okay, so it's...
You wearing a mask?
Yeah, I gave him a breath mask. He's now immune to poison.
I had to put the new one together because I poured my drink over the old one just as you were starting.
Good lord.
Ah!
It's 0020.
My baby American brain can't deal with 24-hour clocks.
24-hour
Even though that's a very easy one.
So
Shut the fuck up.
we.
Okay, well it's not too late. It's only like almost midnight and a half.
Yeah. So we did the thing. We're on Telos. This is kind of exactly where I wanted to get to. We could keep going if you want. I don't have to go just yet. I haven't gotten the text that I have to get ready yet. So if you're down, we can keep going, but it's your choice.
Maybe a little longer.
Okay.
But probably be good to call it soon.
Let's clear this area
Even though, sorry, Chef Kitty, you only just now getting here.
Yeah. This is a Canuck, by the way.
I was gonna say, is this the creature that he was talking about?
This is the bad boy.
I was thinking it was gonna be a lot bigger, but it's not nearly as intimidating as I thought. Who the hell yelled?
That was Kreia, sorry.
That was Kreia. Ah!
That was really
They kind of look like frog-like.
They're a little frog-like, yeah.
Weird.
Look at that fucking mod.
No, I've been lurking the whole time. I just couldn't type. Oh, you've been here all along.
Oh. I hope you enjoyed that bit at the beginning about the mattresses.
Yes. Our extended mattress conversation, and then also was talking about I don't know if retro is the right word, but like retro game soundtracks and like how remasters and re-releases like don't know how to actually capture the
essence,
the essence and art of them.
That sentry droid probably spotted us already. They were probably looking for me when they saw your shuttle go down.
All right.
You two are very silly. We are very silly. And you know what's even more silly is when you get more of us together.
I love being a silly little boy.
You haven't been around to see it, Chef Kitty, but like there's a reason why there are 5 like camera slots at the bottom of this stream, because there used to be 5 active members on this channel, and there was one game where we actually had all 5 of us together, and my God, it was a chaotic time, but very fun. We are a wacky bunch.
Yes.
I miss that Hollow Knight stream. I am very sad that we did not get to finish it. And I'm hoping that since Harrison will not will very likely be overwhelmed with comps this fall, that I can finally be able to find a time to get all 5 of us back on Hollow Knight, just so I can finish that damn game, because we were so close, to getting there. I just had like a couple more things to do, and like I might need a little bit of time to like reacclimate and like catch up. Like, oh right, here are the things that we were doing and whatnot. But I still think it could be really fun. I want to because like especially thinking of a few things, like I want to see your guys' reactions. Like the last thing that we did, that like I went back and I checked the VODs, was after we went back to I showed you like what happens after we save all the grub, and you saw the engorged grub father as he ate all of them, and just all of you were not having a good time in the slightest.
That was awful. I hated that.
It was very funny. I gave you no indication of what we were doing. Like, hold on, I just want to show you guys one more thing. And then you did not know what was going to happen.
Awful. I hated it.
You loved it. Deep down, I know you loved it.
Yes, we can't use the vehicles. They're code locked. There's some
course,
PNG of some birds above us.
Wow, they were flying very slowly.
Yeah.
All of you playing Sons of the Forest or Raft. Now that would be hilarious.
Raft? Oh my god. That'd be great.
Again,
The mercenaries must be using them to locate us. There's probably another patrol nearby.
Cool.
I can't do horror games, especially like horror games where their entire like thing is just like slasher horror nonsense.
Yeah.
What do you mean show no mercy? I just wanted to see their reactions to something in game that was like that would be very funny. But yeah, like there was like one other main area that we needed to get through.
I hear you.
And like another revisiting one of the other areas that we had been to before, and then like the final boss. And like that's about like where we were in like
right, so when
because the reason because we had stopped right after Harrison and I moved here like in like middle of 2021, and then he's just been like, you know,
non-stop
slammed
busy.
with grad school.
Yeah.
And I mean, I could have done it with the four of you, but I wanted him to be there too. And so now that he'll finally have more free time this fall, it's like finally it's taken 2 years, but can we revisit Hollow Knight?
Exactly.
That's what I keep telling people. You keep telling people what?
Oh, look it.
More mercenary. Oh, look, water. That looks like water at least.
Yes, but also
look at more dudes and mines.
What luck? We did not expect to see you again.
It's these guys. The guys that we were giving bounties for.
Exactly.
You seem happy to see me. I was just thinking the same thing. Looks like I'll be able to collect that bounty anyways. Oh, look, toys. Toys.
All right, which one you want, Jared? 1, 2, 3.
Are you referring to the mines or the mercs? Murder them. I'm kind of leaning toward 2. I was just thinking the same thing.
Let's do it. We thought our situation being stuck here on the planet's surface would keep us from collecting on the price Godo has placed on your head. But now you so thoughtfully delivered yourself to us. We would be remiss to allow this opportunity to pass us by a second time.
Bounty? Why is there a bounty on your head?
I'll explain later.
It's a long story, Beodur. One or 2.
Like,
which one you want?
I'll explain it later. Because we are cute.
Don't you know? The exchange is paying handsomely for the head of a Jedi Knight. Your friend here just happens to be one. But that's of little importance. All that matters is that we take them back to Nar Shaddaa and collect.
So. You'll have to come through me if you want to take the general.
That was the plan. That line was delivered very funnily, by the way.
Also, what the hell is this? I don't understand. I thought I fixed this. I'm seeing the live version of the stream on Twitch.
Yeah.
And the box for the chat is not arranged properly so that it's
I hear you.
It's got too much space at the bottom of the last like most recent chat, but then it's cutting off partway through the text of the highest chat. Like it looks like it doesn't look very clean, and I distinctly remember fixing that, like or doing something to try and fix that. Like a while back, I didn't know it was still not working.
We did it. Kriya killed them with kill.
Thank you, Kriya. So I'll have to go back and see if I can tinker with the settings in Streamlabs again.
Right.
because I like it to look clean.
Right. Twitch does not approve of fixing things. Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Well,
We were having...
I wasn't talking about Twitch. This is an issue with Streamlabs. The way Streamlabs is rendering the information. Like Twitch is just displaying it.
Right.
But yes, Twitch also does not approve of fixing things. Hence our commentary at the beginning of the previous stream about how we may need to jump ship over to YouTube real soon here because Twitch is committing self-destruct on this platform.
Twitch is committing crimes against themselves.
They're committing seppuku.
They're committing Sudoku.
This won't take long.
Yes, I was waiting for you to say that.
You're welcome. I don't disappoint, I hope. So this, I want to try this. Let's try this advanced battle meditation. Bang. Dude, that's powerful as fuck. I can hit now? Holy shit. Bam. Alright.
Would you still come and watch KOTOR 2 Chef Kitty if we streamed on YouTube, or are you only a Twitch person?
Twatch.
Twitchy Twatch. So he just has this like little orb droid that like will fight for him or fight with him.
So we can talk to him about that if you want.
Talk to him about his little droid?
We can talk to him about his everything, actually. We haven't.
How about we get out of the water? We're just in it. We're just in the like on the beach. Also, like, I guess we haven't like really talked to him.
We haven't
yet,
talked to anybody. We haven't even exhausted Krea's dialogue or Atten's dialogue yet.
Wait, where is Atten?
He's not with us. We can only take 2 party members at a time, right?
What? I thought we could have. We had 3 in the last game.
No, we only had 2. We had ourselves and 2 others. That's 3.
Wait. What the hell am I thinking then?
Are you conflating this with Baldur's Gate?
No. Also, wait, but at the beginning of this game, didn't we also have like Krea, Atten, and T3 with us?
No.
Or
was
there no point when we had all 3?
There was no point when we had all 3. The only point we had all 3 is when we converged on the Ebon Hawk, right? Because we had both Atten and Krea going through the Harbinger, and then when Krea left to go to talk with Sleeps with Vibroblades and get her hand cut off, then we found T3 in the fuel pipe, and then we took Atten and T3 to the Ebon Hawk, and then Krea joined us there.
So there wasn't actually a point where we ever had all 3 of them as party members in game.
It's a limit. We only get 2 per party members whenever we're on the planet.
I think 4, like for larger RPGs like this, I think 4 is actually a better number especially for combat, or like in larger encounters.
I mean, I agree, but you know.
But yeah, it's fine. Cuddle Bayo, he is a fave.
Beodur is great.
You always have some very interesting
what is it?
like interests in these different characters, and like which ones are the bays or the cuddly ones. Also, I'm not sure if I could get down with like cuddling a being with spikes coming out of every like side of their head. That just looks like it's gonna hurt. Zach, it's not a real person, and it's gonna hurt. You're gonna fucking stab me in the side with a horn. It's just the horn that's there.
We could chat, or we could call it now and pick this up later. Which one you want?
He's a fluffy puppy. I don't know if he's a fluffy puppy, but he does seem nice at least. I only just met his character, but he seems to be a nice guy. Don't be rude to him. Hey, I can't help the fact that they decided to give him horns.
I can't help the fact that I'm rude.
Yeah. I can't help that they just decided to invent a species in this universe that just has large horns. I guess they're not that large. It's just horns poking out of the head, and that just looks a little uncomfy for anyone who wants to come over and cuddle. But you're just saying we could call it now.
Would you like to? Well, I would say like we can save. We can pick it back up and talk and keep going on the surface.
What did you say? Please say the last thing you said again.
Pick it back up and talk, and then continue going on the surface.
Okay. You cut out there again, and
Did it sound like fuck?
no, it sounded like cock, with the last K of a word you said before getting clipped out and then getting appended to the beginning of talk so that it became cock. I'm like, that's not what I think you probably said, but I'll give you a chance to defend yourself.
Discord knows me better than I know me. Discord is telling you the words that are in my heart, Jared.
You didn't say that, but it's what you meant to say.
It's what I meant to say.
I'd be more concerned with the arm than the horn. I don't know how you cuddle. Yeah, the arm is a problem too, but I'm not referring just to the arm because like that's not biological. But in his case, yes, it also would be hard to cuddle a man with a like a prosthetic, but with the prosthetic, it's like part energy and I don't know. Like, is that ever something you can talk to him about? Like, if it happened if you were to like touch the energy part of his arm, like. Would you get zapped or electrocuted or like burned or something?
This is something you can talk to him about, yes.
Cool. Then I guess I'll learn about that later since I don't need you to spoil it. But I don't know. It seems like if you touch that arm, you get hurt in some way. Sharon wants to poke him with a stick. Here, I have a stick right here. I'll just touch and
right, yeah. I think this is
see what happens.
This is a good time to stop. I gotta go get some stuff done. I'm also, for whatever reason, really tired today. My bad.
Such a child. Excuse you.
No,
Stop being correct.
Yeah, she's right. You're like a 48-year-old child.
You shut the hell up. Also, I missed this other comment video. I don't mind switching to YouTube. I follow quite a few former Twitchers on YouTube, and it looks like a bunch more are already now making the switch over.
Yeah, I would be interested. And like we'd be able to keep our VODs there for like forever, basically, which would be nice.
Yeah, like I'm looking more into like actually marshaling our channel to be in a state where it can actually support like the stuff that we have like and like already in. But I don't have anything quite concrete to show for it yet. But
yeah, no worries.
Yeah, considering that it looks like I've been following a little bit of the discourse, and from what I know, still currently Twitch is not making any moves to withdraw its policies, and like I said, like it wouldn't hurt us directly, but it would hurt the platform, and if the platform goes down, then like that doesn't help us.
Exactly. It's like, what's the point of staying on a platform that just wants to self-destruct so badly?
Yeah, so like if Twitch is gonna do the equivalent of like the Tumblr porn ban, then we may need to jump ship as well.
Only male presenting nipples on this channel.
Anyway, Twitch just likes digging a little pit.
Digging a little pit.
I mean, and jumping into it. They do like digging themselves into a little pit. Yes.
Into like irredeemable fucking chasms. All right. I am gonna
I'll let you go.
Thanks.
This band stuff, fun. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Time to go yell at children.
No, just prepare to yell at children. I don't have to yell at children until tomorrow, but I gotta prep for it today.
No, I'm gonna be working up to it. Okay.
I have to. Yeah, I gotta train myself to get there. Oh, thank you very much, Chef Kitty. This is fun. We will see you all hopefully later, maybe on Friday. All things considered.
Who knows? And if I can get Nick to fucking respond, then maybe he and I will be at it with some good old Mario Luigi Superstar Saga. Tomorrow night.
Hell yeah, brother. All right. Well, thank you all for the stream, for the hang. Jared, thank you, and we'll see you all later. Good night.
Bye.